Hello, people all around the world, hopefully. I want to talk to you about unity, about peace, about love, about hate, about machines. I start with a little thing. Religious people all around the world, well, there's at least more than 3 million of religious people around the world, if it's Islam, Muslims, Jewish, or the one God consciousness, sort of. And they all supposedly believe that God created everything, and God is inside everything. Everything is part of God. And there's the science people, the rest of the modern world, really. And they believe that everything been created from one little organism or whatever, molecular, I don't know. I'm not into it. But it's all came from one and developed, which means basically from this point of view and that point of view, everybody are the same. But still, it's this great separation that's going on. Great separation that actually people hate people in other countries. Although they believe in some way that everybody are one, they still hate. Now, for the religious people, is the worst. Why? Because they hate, they want to hurt somebody. They hate God. They want to hurt God. They're hurting themselves. In science, it's easy because, they can still be divided, but still, everything came from one, which means everything is one, and you hate one, you hate yourself. Nothing is from our feelings. It's outside. It's all experience inside. So every feeling that we have, that's who we are. If we experience hate, we are hate. If we experience love, we are love. It's really simple. Now it's very easy for people to hate because who are people? Well, basically in the modern world, it's people going to school and being developed by the system that developed to be a part of the system, a good servant to the system, a robot in a way, a machine. And the people grow up, they're getting to be 18 or 21 when they get out of the system, and they have a choice. Are they keep continuing spending their life as robots without knowing who they really are? Or are they gonna wake up and start build themselves from scratch? Because everything they've been taught, every reaction that they have to a situation, it's been putting into them like a software into a computer. If we want to learn who we are, we have to start. Well, we have to basically, in the beginning, we have to decide who we want to be. And then we can start building ourselves by that. Going inside and building ourselves. It's a lot of work, but it's pretty simple because that's us. We are not meant to be robots. We went to be separation inside unity. We separate because we experience different things, but we are unity because our experience is one in a way. When it's going, the energy going there, everything is mixed up, like it's all one big oneness. And the more energy, I won't get into that. I just want to talk about love and unity and etc. Well, me, for example, I born in Israel. Which means I'm Jewish as well. And I used to travel around Europe a bit. And every time when people ask me where I'm from and I said Israel, the conversation almost always ended, because I got such a look. And like, hey, from Israel, it's a big bad country. And I say, hey, it's not my fault that my grandmother ran away to Israel and my father was born, and then my mother came as well, and then and then I born here, and I know it's not my fault. It's not anybody's fault, the situation that he been born into. And still, people hate other people because the situation they been born into. I mean, that's ridiculous. It is, in any way you look at it. I mean, we've been taught that we have countries of enemies around us, the Arab nations, and they've been taught that they have an enemy here, the Zionists, the Jewish, and people build up as machines, they grow into this hate without questioning even. And I don't know the names of the people in Iran or the names of the people in Syria. I never met anybody from there. I know that they are my brothers. I know that I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I know that I wish with deepest places of my heart that they have good experience and love experience, and that they have woken up to their true themselves, to the true self that they build themselves, cleaning all the brainwash that they've been passed by their leaders. Because, well, basically, it's leaders that we should build a big ring for leaders, that they should go inside and fight their fights. They benefit from our fear, they benefit from war, somehow they have to benefit. Because that's the line they take in. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand how everybody just play with it. I don't understand how even me, I use the word they as if they are separate from me. Well, I guess I should use the word us, because that's what it is. It's only us. Not us as a button. But it is no they, because we are not separated. But we'll keep and be separated if we keep and play this silly game of power. Because if there wouldn't be they, then there wouldn't be countries, and then there wouldn't be the people who benefit from all their slaves that they called citizens. It's ridiculous. Now I see in Europe, I guess they don't talk a lot about war. I don't know. I haven't been there for a few years, but they're going into Afghanistan, and they do interfere around the world, and they do have these war effects, and he's not okay, and everybody trying to be the judge of everything, and like saying who's the bad and who's the good, and it's all a pile of I don't know, a pile of what the cow eat and dumped after, a pile of shit. Because that's not life. Life, it's not lines. I mean, it's the circumstances that brought the situation to be like this. It's hate, and it's fear, and it's just inside a ball that's rolling, and everybody playing a part of it, because everybody are part of the machine that build this silly thing. And I say, people, wake up, we are one. There is no reason for it, no reason whatsoever. I mean, if the leaders want to fight, let them fight, inside a ring. Why sending our dearest to fight for them? What's the point? I mean, I hear all the leaders of resistant thing, we're going to do that, and we're going to do... Who is we? Well, obviously it's not you. You have the power, you send other people. While you hiding, who is we? I mean, the Prime Minister is starting the war. Does he running with his gun and fight? No, he's sitting inside the fucking bunker. Sorry, mind my language. Sorry. He's sitting inside the bunker. And that's that thing with the leader, you know. They're always hiding and sending everybody else to do their silly work for them. I mean, well, you know, I mean, I know that putting fear into people's hearts is helping the government to rule. It's helping the state to rule of the people. I mean, fear is good. It's good for the country, because I'm afraid the big country will protect me. I mean, but is there a really reason that I should be afraid from somebody if everybody would go into themselves and recognize everything as one? Of course it's not. Now it's very easy to say, yeah, but not everybody will do it. Well, maybe not. I mean, I hope everybody will do it eventually, but even if they won't, it doesn't matter. I mean, should I live my life in fear about it? I mean, I get born and then, I don't know, a few decades later I die. And what do I want to live all those years inside fear and thinking that somebody wanna hurt me? No, even if it's mean that next year somebody come and kill me, you know, I died but I lived a good life, happy life, without fear. And when I do fear come to my heart, I'll be brave and I'll get over it. Because you can't be brave if you don't have fear. Fear is good sometimes. Fear is good. It's protecting us. But the fear that they use to put inside our heart, fear from somebody else, it's a problem, because there is no somebody else. There's me divided to millions of pieces, to billions of pieces. I mean, with no, like, there is no ending to this divideness, because it's going all over nature. I mean, we can't count it. And it's all me. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So yeah, they want me to live in fear. I won't live in fear. They want me to live in hate, but I love. I mean, I love you, people of Iran. I love you, people of Syria, people of Egypt, people of Europe, people of America, people of Australia, people of Africa. I mean, you are all my brothers. All my brother and sister. We share 96% of us. I don't know, hey, I just threw a percentage. It's probably more, maybe it's a bit less, but most of us is the same. We made of the same materials. The difference are so small that it's ridiculous. If we paint it in a picture, I'm not talking about the visual. I mean the chemicals that inside us. We would hardly be able to find any different. We are almost identical to a tree. Hey, people, wake up. Wake up. I don't care what they taught you and who they tried to make you to be. You are me. It's no you. We are me, and we are we. I mean, it's about time people will start, when they want to talk about somebody else, they'll say we. Want to talk about themselves, they'll say I. But it's always we. There is no you. You is separate. Well, it doesn't matter to that as well. I'm sorry, I will. It's the subject is so wide that I always run away to the idea is that we should stop hating, we should start loving, we should take out all the crap that they put into us, and we start building ourselves, because we are not a machine, we are not robots, we are a part of a great being, and we should start acting like this. And it doesn't matter where does it lead us, at least it's us. It's not a machinery. I don't feel somebody because that's the codes that they put into my brain that I should feel about it. I feel it because it's me, because I created, because I found myself again after my brain been washed. And that's the beauty, that's part of the beauty. I mean, maybe this city system is okay because it's lock us and then we can get free out of it, you know. Anyway, we should get free out of it. I mean, we should remember that we are one, and we should not follow our leaders on all those crazy steps that they're taking. I mean, because they build us like this, so they benefit from it. I mean, I wish it would be some leader that will come and change it all, but I'm not building on it, because they go up to the chair and they see the thing different, and I don't know, even maybe they've been threatened. I don't know what moves people. I see that they go up, in the end they act the same. Nothing is changing. I mean, the change should come from us, from the little ones that say, that's it, that's it, bullshit. I'm not buying your papers anymore. I'm not looking in your news anymore. I just live my life, finding myself again, see what I really like to do, what make me happy, what make my dearest happy. Not caring about telling me this wanna hurt me and they wanna hurt me. Hey, there is no they. It's part of me wanna hurt me, you know? It's like, I don't know, society built like a cancer in a way. This a part of me wanna hurt me. It's crazy. It is. I mean, I'm sure that 90% of the people don't realize where those feelings coming from. And it's because it's not coming from their heart. It's coming from what they've been built into. It's so easy for people to hate. It's so easy because they've been taught since age 0. I mean, they've been pointed like, here, there is our enemy, and there is our enemy, and you see, he is an enemy of our enemy, so he's our friend. It's crazy. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows it. It's crazy. It is crazy. Because it doesn't matter where you're coming from. I mean, if you go to the beginning, it's all start with one. We are all one. We are all one great being. And we should start acting like it. So people, love is the answer. I love you all. I love me. And yeah, I love us. So have a great time and find yourself and act by love, act from unity, and remember who you are. Who you are, if you are a science point of view. So remember, we all came from one amoeba, and we are all one amoeba, or whatever. And if you come from religious, remember, we are all part of God, and we hurt something, we hurt God. When we hate somebody, we hate God, because everything is God. And just remember that before you get into those robot sides of you and jump into a reaction, or this is like something in my head and I follow it. No, don't follow it. Stop thinking, hey, what is it? Why do I react like this? Because probably it's not you reacting like this. It's the automation that been built inside your head through the years till you grow up and can find yourself. You've been put on automate. So, alright, all the best. I hope everybody will be happy and free. Peace and love, man.